Hello again, artist. I hope you enjoyed the story of Frida Kahlo and found some of her struggles and the way that she got through her struggles really inspiring. So today we're going to make a Frida Kahlo inspired self-portrait where we're going to include some of our favorite animals. So first thing we're going to need for our self-portrait is a picture of you. So either you have one on your iPad or you can take one very quickly. I already have one, and once you have it, we're going to go onto this website, remove.bg. So hopefully you can remember we've kind of done this before, but when we get to remove.bg, you'll see this blue button. It says upload image. So I'm going to upload an image, and this is one that I've already done for my animal, but right now I'm just going to take a photo. So this is a photo that I took of me a while ago, and I'm going to say use. So when I find it, it will remove the background that was there. So now it just has this like gray and white checkers in the background, which means that it is saved, and now I don't have to do all that erasing work. So when I'm done, I don't want to hit download. I'm going to click and hold and add to photos, just like we always do. So once I get that done, I'm going to open up my sketchbook, and here's my finished, I forgot to tell you, somewhat finished Frida Kahlo. So I'm going to start a new sketch, and I'm going to put that self-portrait in there. So I want to upload my picture, and I want to make it really big because we are the focus of this picture. So we want to make sure that we are big and not this teeny tiny little thing on our picture. So once we get ourselves on there, we're going to say done. Now I want to select an animal to put in my picture. So I love cats and big cats and all sorts of things, but I think today, like you said, I'm going to use a red panda. So I'm going to go onto the internet, and I want to search up a picture of red panda. So I thought, how cool would it be if I had a red panda sitting on my shoulder? Maybe I could have one like laying on my head or just kind of looking at me really silly. You get to choose your animal. Once you find one that works for you, just like we did before, we're going to click and hold till it pops, and we're going to say add to photos. So now I have this picture, but it has all of this background information. And remember, I'm not probably going to want to keep that. So I'm going to go to that remove BG. And since you've already done your self-portrait, it doesn't quite look the same. But if you go up, you can see the blue button at the top. It says upload image. So I'm going to go to my photo library. I'm going to find that red panda that I just said, and I'm going to put use. So after I've got my red panda, now you can see it does have that log, that branch that he's sitting on. So I can decide whether I want to use that or keep it. I'm going to use it and just erase it. So then I'm going to say add to photos again. So now I go back into my sketchbook. I'm going to add this red panda. And again, I can put him on my head, I can put him on my shoulder, I can put him like sneaking behind me. You get to kind of choose what you want to do. And like I said, I'm going to put him on my shoulder. So I'm going to size him and put him about where my shoulder is, even though there's this log. I'm going to show you what we're going to do about that. So I'm going to say done. Then I'm going to use that eraser tool and very carefully go around my red panda. And since my red panda's on a different layer, it will just erase the red panda's background, but it won't erase me or any of my stuff because they're on two different layers. So over on the right, you can see there's two different squares there. So now I've gone and kind of erased this so that I have my red panda sitting on my shoulder. So now I want to decide my background right now. I'm going to choose what am I going to use for my background. So on the very bottom, there's a white circle, and I can use this, and you can see as I toggle around, it changes the color of the background. So I could choose like a dark nighttime sky. I could choose like a bright blue daytime sky. I can make it any colors I want. I'm the boss. So once I decide the color, then I want to use that information to share with us, like what is happening in the background. Am I in a jungle? Am I in a house? Am I at a beach? Like, am I underwater? Do I have like a water animal, like a dolphin or something? So now I want to go ahead and draw some of those background information. So this is where I want you to you're going to practice your drawing skills. So we're going to use our technical pen, and I'm going to start by starting a new layer, and then I'm going to start drawing some of the things that I wanted. So again, before I used leaves. So I might draw like maybe some leaves popping out of here. Ooh, that was kind of a crazy looking one. Remember, if you don't like something, you can always kind of come back to it and just undo. And also remember, if we are filling in our shapes and making them a whole shape, I can use the bucket tool, and I'm actually making this a slightly lighter green so you can see the outline better. Whoops. Okay, so here's what I mean. I did not make all of these shapes, so I'll need to come in and fix that. I can see now where my mistake was. If I get in really close, oops, this happens to me a lot. If I get in really close, I can see, oh, I did not get very close at all on those shapes. So if I wanted to get that dark green and draw in those shapes, then remember, you can use your puck to grab your color and bucket fill. So now I've got some leaves and some other things. If I wanted flowers, I might draw some like pink flowers, maybe on the side. Again, I'm choosing what I I forgot to take my bucket fill off. That happens all the time. So maybe I make some kind of wiggly, almost tropical looking flowers. It's okay if they're not perfect. We're really just practicing. All right, so then I'm going to maybe lighten it up again so you can see that background information. And then if I made all of these a shape, oops, my bucket fill should go pretty quickly. And sometimes you may need to zoom in really close on those little spaces in your bucket fill. And then I could take the bucket fill off, make a center of the flower. Too dark. With little pollens on it. So here's a start. Again, it's not perfect, but it needs a lot more work. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to see a picture of you, one of your favorite animals, and then the background, telling me some more information about what's happening and where it is. If you are done, we're going to save and upload to Canvas. We're going to share, save image, share again, and find Canvas, and find the assignment labeled Frida Kahlo. Good luck, artists!